special time. Show me a hill I can climb. Give me a mountain to move, and I'll prove that it's a very special day. I woke up early this morning with gloom on my head. Had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet, that life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day. Up early this morning with gloom on my head. Had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet, that life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day.
Very special day it is. It's a terrific Tuesday, and with me this morning I do have Greg White as my co-host and guest, and all of the hats you're wearing today.
That's right. I've got to
put a rain hat on definitely today. So what, last night, man, we got it, didn't we?
We did. It was rained, I don't know when it started, but ended about maybe 5 or so, and then 5, 6-ish, and then I think we should be good the rest of the day, but it's supposed to warm up to close to 70 today, and then that's going to be maybe tomorrow a little bit. I think, and I've read my.
But I think on Thursday we're supposed to get some
wintry mix.
So this is going to be. This is not going to be good. Okay.
Oh, I know.
Let me just tell you, this storm, or what are you going to call it? This brew is not going to be good because you've got the rain coming in, and actually you got the warmth of today, and then you're going to have the cool of Thursday cold front coming in, and that's the thing that's going to be making the brew a little bit not so good.
Actually, today is our last warm day for a while, maybe ever. No,
well,
not ever.
Not till spring.
Well, no. 51 for a high tomorrow, so we're going to drop about 15, 16 degrees.
Yeah.
And then 37 will be our high for Thursday.
Yeah.
As the snowman, Sam the Snowman on Rudolph the Red-Nosed. And now this just says PM snow. PM snow showers and wind. So
we shall see. Time will tell.
32% chance of precipitation. Friday back up to 45. Saturday 46. Sunday 56. Monday 61 and showers. Tuesday 51 and showers. Wednesday 50 and showers. Well, then on the 29th, which would be Black Friday, would be snow showers. So.
Yes, which is fun for all those shoppers out there, right?
And then December 1st, morning rain and ice predicted.
Oh.
To get the December started. Ice, baby.
Yeah.
And then December 2nd, snow showers in the morning predicted. I don't like those predictions.
Well, I'm okay as long as the ice is what's really scary. Yeah. So December's really coming in bold. Hey, you've been knocking on my door. You've been wanting me. Here I am.
Well, nobody's.
I
don't remember requesting it.
There was knocking, baby.
Yeah,
People wanting Christmas. People wanting to jump into December, and here we go. But actually, if you kind of go over Thanksgiving, though, a lot of people, even though Thanksgiving's on Thursday, but a lot of families have moved it to the weekend So that might be kind of harsh to get to Grandma's house. The horse goes away to carry the sleigh.
And those people going to the Purdue game might be a little difficult on Saturday too. They might have to have their dinner.
We're sending a lot of folks up there.
Early.
Yeah. So that's going to be.
And that is a. Oh, they haven't said it yet, but I'm sure it'll be a TV game.
TV, yeah, it's TV time.
I would guess it's going to be a noon game, but.
TV rules on that, so to be determined.
To be determined.
But so grab your turkey leg and head on.
Well, I don't know. She might know when to do the turkey leg.
We're going to talk about actually Thanksgiving foods, okay? So that's going to be. I
am ready. We actually had a mini Thanksgiving a few weeks ago.
Yeah, we had to start it early. But it didn't get out of our system. I'm still ready for it. Still ready for it. Yeah. Awesome. We haven't thanked our sponsors.
Let's thank our sponsors. Yes, Mediview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Hoosier Uplands, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Rosa's, and we've got our Mama Rosa's commercial updated. Fox Burley Wealth Management, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, Marshall Monuments.
Yes, thank you to our great sponsors.
And McAllister Land Consulting.
Yes. And last night, I want to kind of go back. I hate to leave the weather, but maybe we'll go back to it. But last night, Brittany Garlow, she is actually the coach for the Salem Lions varsity and JV cheerleading squad. And she hosted and brought together, and her daughter Peyton helped, and I think a lot of others. I don't want to leave anybody out, but they brought together the Salem High School cheerleader alumni, and that was so much fun, and it was so good, and we had good food, good fellowship. It was great, and then we actually, after we ate and fellowshipped and got some photos, then we went in there and watched the Salem Lions cheerleaders practice.
Oh wow!
So
Did
that
you
was
guys
fun.
do any cheers?
No, we didn't.
Didn't.
No, I don't. No, when you're alumni, you sit and you watch, okay?
Well,
no, and you cheer on the cheerleaders.
If you weren't in the situation you were currently in, you would be cheerleading.
No, I don't think I would have.
Okay.
I think those high school cheerleaders had it all under control. Okay. I think we were the alumni sat on the bleachers. We were very happy to watch, but it was fun to watch the practices. You know, some things were the same. Some were a little different things the way they run them. But anyway, so that was very generous of them with their time, and the cheerleaders were fantastic. Everybody was so kind, very generous, and so Brittany said she would like to start the tradition. So I hope it continues.
Yeah, I think so.
And this was the first time, and I hope it goes on and on and on. So it's fun to get everybody back together.
Were there different eras there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sure, there sure was. So fun time. So anyway, well played, and appreciate that. All right,
I don't think we ever had eras until Taylor Swift. No,
yeah, that's when.
Eras.
That's when you get your errors, right? Yeah.
Well, Johnny Bench had his commercial for the paint was no runs, no drips, no errors, but that was error.
Yeah, that was a little
different.
That was a little different error. All right, we do have tonight. We want to go over tonight. We have West Washington Lady Senators. We'll be at Christian Academy at 7:30 p.m. Tip-off pregame at 7 p.m. And Purdue will be at 9 p.m. Tip-off. And that'll be 8 p.m. pregame on Wslm. And then Wednesday, the Pacers at the Rockets, 8 p.m. tip-off at 7 p.m. pregame. Thursday, we have UNCG at IU.
This is the preseason
at
where
6:30.
You have colleges that you have never heard of before.
Yeah. Then Friday, we'll have Purdue at Michigan State, Lady Lions.
That's football. They're playing another.
We're going back and forth.
This is their second Big Ten football game on a Friday night.
Yeah.
Purdue,
which is, some might not like it as well. Well, because a lot of times, I mean, traditionally, you would have like Friday nights for your high school, and then usually college on Saturday, and then maybe NFL on Sunday. That's kind of the way normally, but it's okay.
But they're breaking tradition.
They're doing.
Well, they broke tradition when they added more teams to the Big Ten, so
maybe that works out better for them. Yeah. So, all right. So there's some sports action going on here on WSLM. All right, and today is the 19th day of the month. We're moving right along here. Today is Have a Bad Day Day.
Oh, I don't want to have a bad day.
No. I think you have to have an attitude of gratitude to start the morning off in the right direction. Yes, that's what he would say. Absolutely. This is also Equal Opportunity Day. Love that. International Men's Day. There you go.
Yeah.
It's raining men, right?
Well, I hope not, but
It's Men's Day today. Oh, National Blow Bagpipers Day.
there you go.
The bagpipers.
Have you ever tried that?
Don't think I have, actually. I enjoy
It
it.
doesn't look like it's easy.
But, you know, when you go to an IU game and when they come walking by, I just love that. I love to hear that, you know. Yeah, so hats off to them. National Camp Day. We talked about camping yesterday. I think I need to use the word glamping. Right?
Oh, I guarantee that. I don't think we've ever made it a night in the tent.
No, we started off in our backyard. We couldn't even get that, right? Yeah. We actually
mishaps.
We did go to a campsite, remember?
Yeah, oh yes.
And we rented a camper, and that was a bad experience. That was
the high times.
No, the low times. How low could we go?
There was a
Morning couldn't come quick enough.
There was a variable there that.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Anyway,
yeah, there was a lot of degrees. We're not going to talk about that. National Carbonated Beverage with Caffeine Day.
Ooh.
Which would that be? What would be your favorite?
Carbonated beverage with caffeine. Well, if
I know what
a
mine.
can of cold Coke would be, but I don't do that. But I'd say probably Diet Pepsi or Coke Zero or something.
Right, but boy, if you
could get one.
that regular, just that real Coca-Cola, you just can't beat it.
Can't beat it.
Carbonated beverage with caffeine.
Ice cold.
And it does give you that little
bottle.
bit of.
Remember, you get the bottles and it'd be ice cold in the bucket.
Yes. But it does give you a little bit of caffeine. I don't know. It changes your mood. It's like when you drink Big Red. You know, when you drink a Big Red. I don't know. It really does.
At White Castle.
Yeah. There you go. Now that changes your mood. That might change your day. But
I'm sorry, but those two things you gotta.
They just go hand in hand. I know. They know it. They've got the master. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing down there. They ain't playing. They know exactly. But now, Big Red, though, when you get a Big Red, for some reason, it just changes your mood. I don't know what it is. It just, I don't know. It just makes you happy.
Makes your mouth happy.
It does make it happy. Play Monopoly Day. Oh, this is fun. Okay. World Toilet Day. Okay. So.
Well, I celebrated earlier. I cleaned the toilet.
Hey, look at you. That's awesome. Okay.
Didn't use the toilet, but I cleaned it.
Cleaned it. There we go. Well, here are 5 reasons that we use the bathroom. Okay. All right. No.
Because we had Big Red.
Because we had White Castle. I don't know. No. I'm not doing that.
I did
going
not
there.
say that.
I know. Okay. Well, here's Happy World Toilet Day. The United Nations made a holiday more than a decade ago to raise awareness about.
If we'd all flush at the same time on World Toilet Day, we'd probably
blow the line. It'd be like the internet.
We'd break the internet.
Blow the lines. Plumbers all around the world would be protesting.
You'd hear some guy quoting Scotty from Star Trek out there somewhere.
Captain,
we cannot take much more.
I need more power. Okay, all right, here we go. Here's what they say about toilets, okay? It's a place of peace. Okay, so here we go. A poll, they took a poll on this. I can't imagine. Think if you were if you got a call or if you're sitting somewhere and someone asked you this for their poll. I just can't imagine. Okay.
You just want to take 30 seconds of
your time. Okay, a poll found this really is a spot where we go when we need some peace and quiet. Here we go. 38% of us sometimes go to the bathroom when we're out in public just to get alone or take a break. Here are the top 5 reasons we go to the bathroom or when we don't really need to go. Okay, number 1, we go to wash our hands.
Yep.
Oh, I do agree with that. Yeah, I see that.
Especially the restaurant.
Yeah, and if you're eating or something and you maybe have got something on your hands or
barbecue.
Yeah, or if you enter the restaurant and you want to wash your hands before you eat, you know what I mean, or after. So before or after, I can see that. Number 2, you touch up makeup or check out your appearance in the mirror. Definitely, yeah. Because that walk to the restaurant, that hair might have gone everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes, yeah. Number 3, to get away from an awkward or uncomfortable situation. So let's say that you're maybe in an awkward or uncomfortable situation. You excuse yourself, go to the restroom just to get yourself together. I can see that. I think they do that on movies all the time, you know. You see it more in movies. Number 4, to get some alone time. Okay, that to me would be like number 3. We just kind of maybe just need a break over there. You know what I mean? Number 5, to chat privately with friends. Women tend to do that more than men.
Who they've went there with.
Who
Because
always
women can't go to the bathroom
by themselves. No,
sometimes.
we always go in a pack. It's always we always go in a pack.
And you'd always, in a TV show or a movie, and we're going to go powder our nose. I don't think that's what you're...
We're going to go... what would you rather... We're going to go talk about you. You will be the topic of discussion. Isn't that much gentler just to say powder our nose? Okay, so number 5, chat privately with friends. When women tend to do that more than men, absolutely. Let's see here. Let's see. Have you ever bought something from a store so you just let them to use the restroom? 44% of us said they've done it. Just bought something from the store so that they can use the restroom.
Well, there's some restaurants now that there's a code on the receipt that you have to enter to go to to get into the bathroom.
Well, you go back to White Castle, you had to pay to use the restroom. Yeah. That's where you as children learned how to do the crawl.
And I pray that they keep everything clean.
I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even know if we worried about that.
Well, that was back when you didn't have to.
Yeah, you did not think about that. So today is World Toilet Day. Enjoy, okay? Those are some little bit of history there. It's very fascinating, and I guess it's interesting to think about it. And you might have thought about it before and realizing it, but it's just like, you know, food for thought there. Didn't realize all the different, you know what I mean?
Ooh, I like this next one.
All right, go ahead.
If you want healthier coffee, use maple syrup instead of sugar. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Maple syrup's pretty good stuff. It said.
Think of Elf. I like
maple.
syrup.
Yeah, that was one of the food groups. Maple syrup and spaghetti.
Yeah, that was the spaghetti wasn't a food group. It was sugar.
Yeah. It says it will help you with your blood sugar level. Blood pressure fell. They lost belly fat, and improved their bacteria in their stomach.
Yeah.
So, and that's real maple syrup, not Mrs. Butterworth's.
I think they pulled her. Yeah. I don't think they have her anymore. Anyway. Or maybe no, it was Angel.
And Jay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it's called now.
So do we still have Miss Butterworth? I haven't bought syrup in a long time. Yeah. And
you'd have to get the real deal.
The real deal, yeah. It's got more than 100 compounds and antioxidants and can boost. Yeah, that's pretty cool then. So that's fun to do they did a survey actually on this.
Survey says.
Yeah, that's cool. So they had they had a bunch of people. They had a bunch of people use maple syrup instead of sugar for several months. They can't even tell you the number. I know. They had a bunch of people.
A couple thousand. 20.
I don't know. But I'm going to expand on a little bit further. So the better blood sugar levels, their blood sugar didn't spike as much. So switching to maple syrup could make you avoid diabetes. So there we go. Okay. Don't know. We don't play a doctor. We're not a doctor on TV.
This actually came from Laval University in Quebec, and they found evidence that just replacing 2 tablespoons of regular sugar with maple syrup could significantly help you out. They did 42 volunteers between the ages of 18 and 75 with body index BMIs ranging from 23 to 40, which half of those would have been in the obese range. The volunteers replaced 5% of their daily calories with either maple syrup or a refined sugar syrup during 2 separate 8-week periods with a 4-week break in between. So.
Very interesting. Their blood pressure fell. The average person's blood pressure, that's the top, fell by 3 points. That would be awesome if it really it does. Number like less belly fat. Fat around the belly slowly but surely started melting away. They improved their gut health. They ended up with less harmful bacteria in their gut and more bacteria, so their digestion was better. So there we go.
It says that nutritionally, 35% of our daily manganese can come from maple syrup, 15% of riboflavin, small amounts of calcium, thiamine, potassium, and copper, and 12% fewer calories than light corn syrup.
I think if you're doing a drinking game, the word maple syrup is the
plus the flavor.
Is the word.
The flavor, you can't beat that.
No, yeah. Think about that. I guess that like in your coffee, right? Yeah, I guess that wouldn't be bad, or your tea, right?
No.
Yeah, no, I
on
think
a
that would all
sandwich.
be on a sandwich.
I don't know.
No, I've seen it. Well, now that you say that, but I've seen where they've taken like
that one. What's that one that?
Like you take cheese and like bread and you do all that, or like even like on the charcuterie boards, and then they drizzle syrup over it. I know it's honey. Sorry.
Well,
yeah.
You could do that too.
I don't know about your gut health with that, but hey, if it's working, I think you have to see if it works for you. You know, try it. A bunch of people, 40, you said 40 people?
40, that was a bunch, 40.
Yeah, a bunch of people, yeah.
Apparently we know now that a bunch is equal to 40.
Yeah. And they did try it for several months, so try it and see, but I think Walmart's got I think you can get the real over at Walmart, so.
The real.
The real. The real over there at Walmart. So anyway, want healthier coffee? Use maple syrup instead of sugar. There we go. All right. Wonder if that'll make the sugar sales go down, right?
I doubt it.
I don't think so. Yeah. I think we got the holidays, right? All right. Well, speaking of holidays, all right. Well, so what's your favorite? Don't look at it. What's your favorite Thanksgiving food? What's the one thing that you are going to be looking at the dinner table?
Turkey. Well. Turkey, cranberry sauce, stuffing, mashed potatoes and gravy, green beans.
So,
if I could be good on everything else, maybe a roll.
Yeah.
A good yeast roll.
Oh, and they will be made. Those yeast rolls.
Not Brussels sprouts. If that's part of that, surely the Pilgrims did not eat Brussels sprouts.
I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did. You know, we learned the meat they had. They didn't have turkey. They had deer. We talked about that.
Venison, yeah.
Yeah, they had. Yeah, so a little different, but I bet there was Brussels sprouts.
Like
no, I bet there were green bean casserole.
Well, that'd be all right.
I bet the Pilgrims had that. Well, here's our top 5: turkey, stuffing, which this is all you said, mashed potatoes, gravy, and pumpkin pie.
You didn't put cranberry sauce on there.
No, they didn't. But I'm surprised they didn't put the mashed potatoes and gravy as one. See, they could have made that like they wanted the top 5. They could have done mashed potatoes and gravy as one. Then your cranberries probably would have made it. You know, right? Yep. Well, if you want to go through Thanksgiving and do the bare minimum, here's your shopping list. Okay. Some of the stores have the must-have Thanksgiving foods. So if you only have 5 of these things on your table, what would they be? Okay, number 1, here are the Thanksgiving staples for most votes. 83% turkey on their list. Hands up. Do the wave. You raise, I'll raise up here. The wave. Yes, the turkey. Which we are going to have smoked turkey this year. So yes. The son-in-law is doing the turkey. Yes. we are excited about that. Yeah. Anytime he cooks, he actually will be. What do you call it? I can't think. What do you call it? Smoking it. What will he be doing to that turkey?
He's got it in some kind of an apparatus, and he takes a puff, and then he blows in.
No, he doesn't. It's so
and
bad.
That's how he smokes the turkey.
No,
I'm just kidding.
I think let's. If he is knowing that we're talking about him, we're gonna pay for this.
They're gonna run. They're listening in the back shop, and they'll run and get him. Said, Jared, they're talking about you.
Yeah.
Already.
So what he's going to be doing, first of all, when you hand him or give him this turkey, when he gets the turkey in his hands, from there on, you don't want anything else to do. Let the master have the turkey. And from there on, he's going to become one with that turkey. and he's going to have a relationship with that turkey. No, he will. He will be romancing that turkey. And that turkey is going to, when it is complete, okay, that turkey is going to come out like
none other.
None other.
There
No, there it is. None other. It's going to be a drop the microphone turkey, okay? And everybody, when the turkey, no matter what he's fixing, when it comes out and it's actually put out, everybody grabs a bite of it.
Oh, yeah.
You know you're doing it right.
Well, he's probably already.
Especially whenever he's always nominated.
He's probably already sampled.
I don't know. You have to be really fast.
Doesn't it cook? You sample. You have to
Oh,
make sure things are right before you serve it, right?
I think so. Yeah. But anyway, so yes, turkey, 83% on the list, definitely. Okay, number 2, 55% stuffing. See, I don't feel like you're the stuffing eater that as much as some.
No, I don't. I just eat a little, but it's a good taste.
Yeah, because I do appreciate a good stuffing.
I just want a little,
Yeah. Now I saw this year where a lot of people, I heard someone talk about it, that actually this was their tradition they did at their house, but then I saw it on TikTok where it was kind of a new thing, where you take the stuffing and you roll them into balls, like you make it like your stuffing and you roll into balls, and then you put it like in a what am I trying to say, a pan, like a muffin pan, and you put them in there, and then you and then bake them, and then you serve them, and then they'll just like little balls. So someone was telling me that was their family tradition, they did that, but I also saw it on social media like it was a new thing. So I don't know if it was a blast from the past coming back, but I don't know how that would go over, and I don't know if it would at our house. I don't know, but 55% said the stuffing. Okay. Number 3, which I thought mashed potatoes would be higher. 49% said mashed potatoes.
What did they put? Did you say what would you put? You could put anything in with that, right? With the stuffing.
What do you mean in with it? Like
maybe add a little gravy so it would be good and moist. Some people put oysters.
Yeah, you could do oyster dressing. Yeah, with the little balls. Yeah.
Maybe some people do cornbread dressing, and they put a little corn just to try to.
What was the dressing? Remember, it was cornbread and it was hot. It was a hot cornbread.
It was a Cajun.
Cajun. That was delicious. That was very good. That was one and done. Yeah, that was a one time, and that was good.
Put some jalapenos in it.
I think that I don't know that everybody would share in that.
Maybe a little, and going and
I
bringing.
don't know that it'd be very child friendly.
Bringing in some seafood restaurant biscuits. Put a little cheese in it. In those muffins. Oh yeah.
You're off the. We've lost you. Okay, I need to reel you back in here over here. I just think the mashed potatoes should be higher. I think turkey and mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes should be number 2. I would been stuffing 3, but they have stuffing a lot higher.
Cranberries need to be 2, but.
Okay, number 4, gravy. I don't think gravy should stand alone. I mean, right?
Well, I don't know. There might be some people out there going, "Oh, I can't wait to get my spoonful of gravy."
Gravy. I mean, gravy's like a
You're eating grease. You're eating grease.
No, I mean like. Okay, hang on. Okay, like, would gravy not be kind of let's do this? Would gravy not be the equivalent of ketchup to French fries? I mean, right? I mean, it's an additive to that. I don't know.
It's a condiment, kind of.
Yeah, I don't think. Well, I don't know if you can go that far. I don't want to label anything. You're not supposed to do that. No labeling over here. But, right, that's, like, gravy is not something that you just put some gravy on your plate. You put the gravy,
something.
On something.
See, and a little gravy goes good on your stuffing.
On your stuffing. You can put it, and then I wouldn't even be mad, like if you drizzle it like on your turkey,
And you gotta have a little on your turkey.
Turkey, and your mashed potatoes, your stuffing.
Dry, you put a little, which we hope not.
Yeah. Not at our house. Okay, I don't know. No. I don't know who you'd be talking about. No. Okay.
As a kid, I didn't have. You almost when you get your stuff at school and it's in a tray with little compartments.
Those were so good.
I know. I almost up until I was, 26 or so, I felt like having that because I never wanted food to touch.
I've never heard that about you because you touch your food.
Now I do. But as an adult, you do. But when you're like, you don't like I'd eat corn, and then I'd eat beans, and then now I
Whoa,
mix them.
what in the world? I've never known this. I've never known this. I've just seen you take a bite of this and take a bite of that.
But like as an adult though, you do tend to like it all just goes, and it's going to go to the same pot, so to speak. And so you mix your. At Thanksgiving, you get a little bit of turkey, a little bit of gravy, a little bit of mashed potatoes, and a little bit of stuffing, and if you bonus.
But the gravy's not like, okay, so if you had an individual tray, the gravy's not standing there by
itself. No, it would be on the mashed potatoes.
Well, actually, I think they put the gravy on the turkey, and I think at school they would take the dressing and then they put the turkey on it with the gravy.
But as an adult, you get a bite, and it's got a little of all that, and it's just really good.
Yeah, it's like a Big Mac and French fries.
Like,
it just God sent His
Son. And the ketchup would be the gravy.
I'm just telling you right now, that right there, I ain't even mad about any of that.
But I mean, did you like your stuff to touch when
God
you were a
loves
kid?
you. I didn't. I'm not. Okay. No, I'm not that one. I'm not particular. I was just so thankful. I
didn't say send it back because this is touching.
Yeah, no, I don't. No, I'm not that person. But I do respect it. I know there's people, but I did not know that about you. Well, you learn something new every day. I didn't even know that years ago. No, I'm okay. I'm okay if it's touching. I'm not mad.
Not now. I mean, just as when you're a kid, you.
But now I start thinking about the Big Mac and French fries. Now that seed should not have been planted. That's going to be a heavy seed all day long.
Uber Eats. Here we go.
They're on breakfast right now. You have to wait. They're not serving Big Macs at this point. You have to wait till.
If you ask them, they probably.
I don't want to do that because they're set up for their breakfast. Yeah. But when the 10:30 rolls around, 10:30, 11 o'clock hour rolls by.
10:30.
But okay, so
10:29.
You have to wait for that sign to change.
My clock says 10:30.
They have their own. They're on their own McDonald's time. Okay. All right. You gotta wait. Okay. Okay. Let me go back. Okay. So I am confused. Okay. I stay confused a lot, but that it says the staples that these categories. I don't think, and I'm not one to challenge this, but I don't think that gravy's a category. I think it's an extra to go on something. You know what I mean? I don't think it should be.
It's a condiment.
Okay, it should not be, which I'm not labeling
it. But it is the only thing on the table in a boat.
Oh yeah, which we had at our Good Holiday World.
We have our gravy boat.
From Holiday World, yeah, from the ride, yes, which is really cute. Yeah. But anyway, going back, I think that would have made room for your cranberries. Your cranberries would have I'm trying to justify.
Green beans. There's nothing green on this list.
Oh my goodness. You're right. Oh my goodness. Okay, so here, let's do the list. Stick to the list. Stick to the plan. I know.
Gravy should be paired with mashed potatoes.
Exactly. It should not be alone. Or I will even, if you want to bump it up to the stuffing. Okay, I'll take that. But it shouldn't be alone. Okay, number 5, pumpkin pie. Okay, so gravy 30%, pumpkin pie 30%. These are the 5.
And these are only people that shopped at Kroger, so they didn't ask or whatever that store is.
Well, I'm just saying wherever they're shopping or whoever they're polling, because Thanksgiving staples, these are the ones that got the most vote, and I don't think
it's probably stuff that was really on sale.
Mashed potatoes are technically a vegetable, but nothing green made the list. See, okay, if I had to do the list, here's here's my list, okay? Turkey, I would say mashed potatoes next. Stuffing, those are, I can see, those being kind of a tie. Okay, then I would say green beans or green bean casserole, some kind of green, and then I'd say cranberries too. Yeah, or cranberries and then green beans. Yeah. I do. Yeah, I love that. What would you do? How would your list read?
Well, turkey, and then probably cranberries, and then green beans, and then mashed potatoes and gravy. And I don't think I'd put pumpkin pie on there, but stuffing probably would be 5, maybe.
Well, I think the pumpkin pie.
I mean, that'd be a whole dessert list.
Yeah, that to me, because that's at the dessert table, which you remember, we always have trouble when we bring certain salads.
We have one child that provides the dessert table.
We do, and boy, does she know, she understands the assignment. So you'll have pecan pie, you'll have pumpkin pie, you'll have...
Me oh my.
Me oh my, me oh my. Yeah, pie oh pie, yeah. And you'll also have other great things too. Yeah. But I think the thing about pumpkin pie, which is good, I love pumpkin pie, but I think that that's something that's over there on the dessert table. And you know, when you have that salad sometimes, with the, what's the salad with Cool Whip, and like they put maybe
Cottage cheese.
Yeah, or pineapples and all that. Yeah. Sometimes like you never know where to
salad or something
yes,
like that.
where to put that, because does that go with the desserts? Because it won't make it with the desserts, because the desserts you can't hardly beat.
My grandmother made that.
Yeah, yeah, and I've made it years ago, but it didn't.
I was not necessarily a lime Jello fan, but in that.
It's good.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's good. It's pretty too on the table. It makes a pretty
we
table.
We have to make the Diet 7-Up salad.
Yeah. You can't tell a difference.
Well, it's got, you could have sugar-free Jello, you could have your Diet 7-Up, and then your cottage cheese if you get light.
Is it cottage cheese that you put in? I cannot
and
remember
pineapple.
that. Is that it?
Wouldn't be extremely bad.
Well, yeah, that wouldn't be bad. It'd be very pretty too. I just don't know that there's a lot of our group that would eat it. I don't know. Our group's a tough group on that. You know what I mean? Sometimes they don't like to go off the beaten path.
There's a rumor that some people don't like cottage cheese. I thought everybody liked cottage cheese.
I've heard that before.
What?
Yeah. I don't know. So, so these are the top 5 Thanksgiving. So for anybody, I know something that I'm surprised at was the sweet potatoes. So in our family, I talked about the sweet potatoes.
You have a very unique way of doing sweet potatoes, and it's delicious.
And they do eat them.
Write in, folks, to wslmradio@gmail.com if you want Becky's recipe.
Special recipe. But it's funny because the one daughter said, "Why are we even having them? Can we just not have them?" And I'm thinking, wait, that's kind of my little bit of time to shine there. You know what I mean? I don't know.
And I never liked those when I was a kid.
Well, your palate changes.
I know. See, that's what I was trying to say. You have weird things.
Well, I said that, like, you think about all of the children that do not eat, and it's hard to find. You know, parents a lot of times, like, try to find that food and those foods that are hard sometimes to get children to eat. And then they grow up and they become adults and they love them. But to a parent, it's kind of like, what? You know, for years, I've worked on you to eat green beans. Let's do, the green beans at our house. You know what I mean? And offering that a lot to them. Obviously, now as adults, they eat them. Yeah. But it was a little bit of a challenge to get them with the green beans. And I'm thankful of that. But I think that's what you're talking about too, with some of the stuff.
We always had to have them with marshmallows.
Yeah. And
then they'd cook them, and then they'd put marshmallows on them, stick them in the oven. They'd come out, and they'd look like
very
like
pretty.
You toasted them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
very good.
But your recipes are, I like that. I hope
but I use marshmallows too. Yeah.
But there's something else in there.
Yeah, there's other stuff.
Zings it up. Zing.
We kick it up a notch. Yeah.
Zing.
There's a little surprise under those marshmallows.
And I think that gives it the sweet that you don't need the marshmallows.
Yeah, you don't have to do as much. Yeah. So, we actually had our state police officer in the other day talking about the roadways, and he said they'll be out patrolling, making sure that everybody stays safe. We want everybody to stay safe. They'll be the roads will be very busy. A lot of people traveling for the holidays. And so here's the best and worst days to drive for Thanksgiving. Okay? AAA experts did a record number of Americans to travel for Thanksgiving. And here's when you do not want to hit the road. Okay? They're expecting under 80 million people to head out this year. That's up from 78 million last year. Well, that's a big jump.
So an extra million people.
Yeah.
Or so.
Couple. Yeah. That's crazy. That's a lot of people.
A bunch.
A bunch, yeah.
It's like 40 more people that's going to be traveling this year that didn't travel last
year. 40 people, that's a bunch, yeah. Okay, let's see here. So they're expecting more 80 million people to be heading out this year. Okay, there we go. 72 million will drive. 5.8 million will fly. Mm-hmm. And are all the airlines flying these days? I mean, are they all?
Yes, Spirit still.
Are they still going? Okay.
There's a few flights.
I didn't know. I didn't know that. I wasn't meaning that. I just didn't know.
Depends.
I didn't know. Okay.
what day it is and where you're going.
Okay, degree of difficulties there. And 2.3 million will take buses, trains, and other ways of transportation. And then they put here, joking, traveling by canoe. Hey, there you go. To each their own, yeah, absolutely. The worst days to leave, it depends on where you're headed. But in general, the worst times to be on the road are next Tuesday from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m.
They'll plan on it.
And next Wednesday from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Ooh. Now, if you're locally, though, I hope that's not the case, because next Tuesday night, Eastern would open their season playing Borden, and West Washington will be here in Salem in the evening to play the Salem Lions, and that would be the debut of the boys basketball season. So hopefully those aren't locally too bad days to travel.
Right. That's next week. So the worst times to be heading home are Sunday, December the 1st, between noon and 6 p.m. That'd be Sunday. Okay, yeah, between noon and 6 p.m. And Monday, December the 2nd, from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And Monday is rough because there's going to be a lot of commuter traffic. Okay, the best day to travel is next Thursday. There's usually, that'd be Thanksgiving.
Well, everybody's...
And there's usually not a ton of traffic on Thanksgiving itself. So I guess, like, if you got, okay, like if you were traveling, let's say that you were on the plane or driving and you left that morning, and then let's say your meal was like at 1 or 2, I mean, you might have time to get there and probably not as much traveling. Or if you, like we said, some people have their Thanksgiving on Friday or Saturday or Sunday, then that might be something. But I figured that actually on Thursday there would be a lot of people on the road traveling to other people's houses. So I'm surprised that Thursday is the best day to drive.
Just out of curiosity, one of the airlines has a low fare calendar that shows you what days you can fly cheaper.
Oh.
And if you were, let's just pretend that we were going to Florida next week.
Okay.
If we left Monday, the 25th, to fly down would be $413. Now, the rest of the week, it's... Is
that round trip?
That's, yes.
Okay.
That's per person. So then all the rest of the week it'd be $305.
Oh, wow.
And then, so it's not too bad. Now, compared to December, okay. Okay. December, you've got some dates. In December, you could go for $143, and actually 138 would be the low.
Oh, well, there we go.
So that's not too bad.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think
So
there's actually...
So it is a little higher in November.
Well, I think sometimes people just pay it, but I think sometimes when people are booking flights, they look at that to see, that can make a difference,
And if you could wait to go visit people in January, you've got some $99 days.
We're going to have Thanksgiving and Christmas together.
You couldn't buy your gas for that.
No.
To go down and back for $99.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway.
Yeah. No, I think that, if you, we're going to have Thanksgiving and Christmas in January.
Well, some people might.
Well, you got to do what yes, and especially like if they're military or whatever, I mean, right? If they're military and they can't get home, and you got to do it when you can do it. And think of all the sales you would be getting, right? After Christmas sales, right? No, I mean, you know what I mean? half price on those Christmas plates that you want to use, napkins.
That's right.
Tablecloths.
Or other different makeup kits or perfumes or
cologne.
Yeah, that's the time to get them.
That's exactly right. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, well, that's interesting on your traveling. So anyone that's traveling, please be careful. And we do appreciate the officers. I know our city, county, and state all will be out. And they are the good guys. They're doing, good guys and gals. They're doing the right thing and trying to keep us all safe on the roadway. So please be careful. Remember, use your turn signals. Don't try to make up on time on the road. Put the phones down, right?
Put the phone down.
Put the phone down. Yeah. Yes. All right. So, speaking of something else that I always like to talk about, Disney princesses. Speaking, you were talking about Florida. So they've actually done Disney princesses. You are. Here's your Disney princess that you are based on your zodiac sign.
Okay.
All right. In recognition of National Princess Day yesterday. Okay, even though it was yesterday. You can be a princess any day, right? People magazine matched their zodiac sign with a Disney princess. Here are their matchups with and a little bit of why they say that, okay?
And you are, okay, well, just go ahead and read it. We'll see which one you are.
I want to know if you, just do you know when my birthday is?
Sure I do.
You know what my zodiac sign is?
I do.
Okay, all right.
You're
okay.
number 12 in this list.
Let me just look down here real quick. I can't. My computer's not doing it. It's not letting me look. Hold on here. Trouble in River City here. Yeah, why is it doing that? Okay. All right. Well, we'll get. Hang on. Now.
Use your arrow.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not letting me. Okay, I'm arrowing it, but. Okay. All right. Number one. I'm breaking the internet over here. Okay. Here we go. Number one. Here's the Disney princess is. Number one is Aries, and that's Mulan. And for Aries, if you are an Aries, Mulan, which awesome. Her warrior spirit and down-to-earth personality relates to Aries energy.
See, they should have made another list for princes.
I love that. I'm not mad.
Oh, I know.
All right, number two, Taurus, would be Moana. She isn't afraid of anything, has a stubborn nature, and desire to do things on her own.
And if you were...
We have some granddaughters that like is obsessed. Yeah, it is completely Moana. Yeah, completely.
In fact, most of them.
I can tell you that right. Yeah, I can match
stubborn.
this up. Yeah. Gemini is Ariel from The Little Mermaid. She's a social butterfly with electric personality. Her positive attitude and ability to look at the brighter side, life closely aligns with Geminis. This is really kind of neat, you know. I don't know.
And you're not paying. You don't have to pay to go to have somebody tell you this. It's right here for free.
Right here. Right. Yeah. All this good stuff. Number four, Cancer. Cinderella. She has a nurturing nature like Cancers. Well, I figured. Now, hang on. I figured they'd say something about shoes. You know what I mean? She has a lot of shoes. You know, maybe not.
Just one pair.
Just one pair.
Well, two. Maybe
well,
2 pairs.
Yeah. Number five. Leo is Jasmine and from Aladdin. Love that. They didn't have to say Aladdin. When you say Jasmine, we know who you're talking about. I don't think they had to say Aladdin. That's
well,
okay.
I
think when they said Ariel, they didn't have to say Little Mermaid. We know our princesses. Okay. Her flair for beauty and bling make her a Leo, along with her desire for excitement beyond the palace walls, which the magic carpet ride, right? A whole new world. Yes. Okay, here we go. Virgo. Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Didn't have to tell us. We knew Belle. She seeks the inner beauty and truth. Virgos and Belle's compassionate nature loves the beast in others as long as they have beautiful heart. Love that. Kind of jealous on that one. Love that. Number 7. Is Snow White, Libra, how do you say that? Libra, sorry, I don't know my zodiac signs. Libra, Snow White, she's known for her grace and beauty like Libras, and she's also patient, loving, and social. Scorpio is Rapunzel from Tangled. She yearns for change, and she has her freedom in Scorpio nature. I love that. Sagittarius, Merida from Brave. She doesn't want to conform to societies and enjoys her individually. She's also a skilled archer, which is fantastic, and I love her, and we actually have a granddaughter that is obsessed with her, so that's cool. Yeah. Capricorn is Tiana from Princess and the Frog. I ain't ever gonna kiss a frog. Never ever. Her business mind and hardworking spirit connects closely with Capricorn's energy. She's also succeed strong traditional values. Yeah, I agree with that. I love that. Aquarius is Rhea from The Last Dragon. She marches to her own beat of her own drum. Her independent nature resonates freedoms seeking her air sign, Aquarius. Now you're gonna have to do
drum roll, please.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do number 12, Pisces, for me, because
Pisces.
for some reason it's not coming up here.
Aurora from Sleeping Beauty. She was protected throughout her life and wanted to escape. She yearns to run off with a mysterious stranger.
Wait, now I got it. Okay. I got it. Okay, I got my number 12.
I guess I'm the mysterious stranger.
There you go.
I hope I am.
She was protected throughout her life and wanted to escape. That's funny. That's Aurora, Sleeping Beauty. She yearns. Yeah. So I guess Sleeping Beauty. Yeah. So, yeah, that's funny. It's kind of funny to think about it all. But every one of them, like every one of this, I don't think I would be upset to have any of this. I think these are wonderful qualities to have. You know.
I have a feeling I would be not maybe Disney character. I'd probably be Dopey. It's one of the dwarfs.
They maybe do that for I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not touching that. Yeah. So that's cool though. That's kind of cool that they did that. Yeah. But I think every one of them are outstanding, so that's good. Yeah. And to be a Disney princess, of course, we love Disney princesses at our house, so that's pretty cool. So I think the ones, we were talking about some of the OGs from Snow White to Cinderella to Sleeping Beauty, but now they have so many more new ones that are awesome too. So, all right, let's find some good news stories, right?
Always like good news.
So for a lawyer, here we go. A 17-year-old from California named Sophia Park just became the youngest person to pass the state's bar exam.
Cool.
She got her law degree this year and enrolling in law school she enrolled at age 13.
Cool.
Wow. Think of that, though. Is that like a Dookie Howser?
Or Sheldon?
Yeah. I forgot Sheldon would have done that too, right?
Yeah.
But you think about that, that's pretty outstanding. Yeah, definitely. But it's definitely outstanding to do that. But think of enrolling at 13 and your colleagues, I mean, how mature she would have had to have been.
Yeah.
I mean,
anyway,
go ahead, no.
No, the title used to belong to her brother Peter, who I guess that was in the picture. He passed the bar exam when he was 17 years and 11 months. She passed when she was 17 years and 8 months, so she beat him by 3 months.
Oh, she does have bragging rights, yeah. I'm sure she has been doing that, right? I don't blame her. That's awesome. And never, ever, ever have I even tried, but I've heard that bar exam's so hard.
Yeah.
So that's pretty outstanding.
We learned about that refers to the railing in the court.
Mm-hmm.
That's called the bar, and you have to pass. The only way you can get into the interior part of court is to either be named in a suit or to have passed the bar exam to be an attorney, and that's how you enter into that interior of the courtroom.
At 17 years of age.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, and she's got even some months before she even turned 18, so she's kicking it.
Yeah, she can't even vote yet.
No. But I bet she would be good to be I bet she'd be good. I bet she'd be a good attorney. Yeah. Yeah. Think if her and her brother went into I bet, what if they opened up like a law firm together? Huh?
I bet they debate each other.
Oh, I bet they do. Can you imagine at dinner table? Talk about what's the best.
Spirited.
Oh, see, now good debate though. And I'm sure if they do it healthy, it's good. You know what I mean? That's it's a lot of fun and interesting if it's done healthy, which I'm sure they do. But you think about that. What if they open up their own law firm?
There you go.
You know, that would be great. Talk about a power team, right?
Park and park.
That'd be, hey, you know. You can park at park for your problems, right? All right, I'll let you read the next one.
Okay. A woman in the state of New York named Sandy Flash, she gets around fast, had an emotional meeting with the little boy she saved by donating part of her liver.
Love that.
Her husband got a new liver in 2022, and it inspired her to donate part of her own as a way of giving back. The 1-year-old boy's name is Sonny, and he's doing great.
I love that.
How can you? What would they do with just part of your liver?
Okay.
We're not.
Again, I don't know, but I think maybe I know.
Do they like patch it on to the bad liver? Does it like
kind of?
help?
I think the liver grows. Like I think livers don't they kind of like they heal themselves? It's kind of a. I think they kind of like. I'm not a doctor here, but I think they kind of. I think I'm going back thinking about your liver and your lungs. I remember in health class, like every time, like when you start really taking care of your lungs or your liver, they will grow back to be healthier if there's like a damage. I think that's right.
Maybe so.
I don't know, but that would make sense if it does. But that's cool though, and it's awesome
Very cool.
that she actually got to meet the
Yeah, there she is with the little boy.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, that's pretty cool, and to be a part of that would be awesome. Yeah, and I think that maybe that'll be contagious and catching on and helping. So that's good. All right. So a guy in Georgia named Dylan Betts was driving home from work last month when he saw a house on fire, kicked in the front doorway, and got the owner out. A reporter asked him why he risked his life for a complete stranger. His answer was, "Why wouldn't we help a stranger?"
Cool.
Oh, that's a good heartwarming story. These are true stories too, so that's good. And I think I've seen that before though, where locally I know someone that was driving by and saw a house fire and actually came in and the fire before and to help them get out. You know, and I think that's good. I think Good Samaritan. I think those things are that's doing the right thing, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So anyway, that's a good warming story.
Yep.
Those are good stories to hear. Good news.
Here's another good one. Good story. Today in 1863, Abraham Lincoln delivered the Gettysburg Address.
Oh wow.
At the dedication of the Civil War Cemetery in Pennsylvania. One of the most famous speeches in American history. He wrote it on the train to get there.
I love that.
He didn't have a speechwriter. He wrote it himself, which is even more admirable.
Yeah. That's really cool. Yeah.
Cool.
But and like his penmanship and writing, just think of that. That's just so cool.
And then we went completely opposite. Today, 18 years ago, the Nintendo Wii console was released.
And here we are
On
again with that. Yeah. Yes. Does that speak volumes of?
It does.
Yeah.
Where we went. Yeah.
Oh, but that's. I mean, there are a lot of people that enjoy that. Yeah, and it gets a lot of. Is that the one that like you?
You had the little handheld.
Yeah.
We really got into it. We were swinging the baseball
and all you had to do was just move your I remember the people I remember the tennis. I think it had a tennis one. Like you didn't even have to hardly move, but here we were doing all the movement, which is good exercise.
Sure,
yeah, it's good to get.
I think they had boxing and different things.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's funny.
Planters Peanuts was founded, I guess today in 1906. But the peanut mascot didn't come along until 1916 when a 14-year-old schoolboy named Antonio Gentile submitted a drawing to a trademark contest. He got $5 for the winning sketch, but it would be about $150 in today's money. And the founder of Planters also paid for Antonio and 4 of his siblings to go to college.
Oh, there's your payoff. That's so cool. That's good. That's really cool.
So Mr. Peanut was designed by a 14-year-old.
That's pretty neat. Yeah. It's cool though, the creativeness that he came up with. You know what I mean? Like how he came up with what's the thing you put in your eye?
Monocle.
Is that what it's called? Monocle. Yeah. I mean that's pretty impressive.
Not to be confused with the character on Friends.
Monica. I don't think that's. I think that's cool. Yeah.
And Jack.
Maybe he had a Charlie McCarthy doll.
No, I don't think he was.
I'm just thinking.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe he had, because that's pretty unique for a 14-year-old. He had to have
seen somebody.
Yeah, something.
One of
the
Aristocats had. Maybe.
Yeah, everyone wants to be a cat. Yes. Now that's going to be stuck in my head. Okay. All right. Is there any more history for us?
Oh yeah, this is kind of cool. I'm not maybe supporting the guy, but Jack Black's mother, Judith Love Cohen, was an aerospace engineer who worked on the Hubble telescope. She also created the abort guidance system that was used during the Apollo 13 mission to bring the astronauts back home.
That's
and
cool.
Your friend, Mr. Allen, we had a picture somewhere.
Yep.
Joe Allen was in the mission control during that too.
Wasn't he the coolest? He
cool.
was so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting to meet those astronauts here in Indiana was just like, that probably was like just the ultimate. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, and they were all so polite and so smart, but also so much fun too. So.
And Mr. Allen is still with us. He's 87, lives in Crawfordsville, Indiana.
Love that. Love that. Love that.
Or well, he was born in Crawfordsville, so he's.
I don't think I don't remember where he lived. I don't remember.
They had to bring him in from.
Yeah.
But he.
He was fun. Definitely fun. They were all fun. They were all wonderful.
You motivated him to get around.
He was wonderful. All right, let's get out of here. Let's thank our sponsors. Time's going by so fast.
McAllister Land Consulting, Marshall Monuments, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Fox Purley Wealth Management, Mama Rosa's, Americans for Prosperity, Hoosier Uplands, Salem Crossing, Walmart, and Meadowview Healthcare.
All right, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Let's have the best Tuesday ever, right?
Yep, best Tuesday, and celebrate, what is this, Men's Day? Let's go out and celebrate. Didn't you say today was Men's Day?
Yeah, Men's Day.
Right.
Yeah.
So get it while you can.
That's right.
For the eggs you produce. Call 844-494-VITAL today to learn how you can transform tree-filled or underutilized land into cash flow for your family. Again, our number is 844-494-VITAL or apply online at vitalfarms.com/farmers.
The Shakaroni is back. Get the extra cheesy, extra pepperoni pizza with extra large slices only from Papa John's. A pizza so big, you're going to have to share it. We're talking 8 boldy, foldy, shacky, stacky